In this video, I'm going to be talking about Reina. And no, not that duelist that everyone insta-locks in your Valorant games. This is Tekken's Reina, who is the last character to be revealed in the Tekken 8 roster, whose fighting style is a mix of Taido and the Mishima fighting style. Looking at her background, there isn't much information, only that she went to the Mishima Polytechnical School. However, from her trailer, we can understand that she's a Mishima for her moves, such as she's got an electric, she's got a forward 3 and a hell sweep. But more in depth, she has similarities to Heihachi, with the Raijin stance and the parry. And these two moves sort of go in line with the leaks that were saying she's Heihachi's daughter.
Just as I was finishing the video, there's more information revealed about Reina, and she even has a wave dash now. So yeah, she is a Mishima.
So in the trailer, we see two special interactions with Jin and Kazuya. Jin asks her, she calls Jin senpai, and people were jumping on the bandwagon that, oh, Reina has a crush on Jin. But in reality, in Japanese culture, senpai means upperclassman. So Heihachi would have trained Jin and Reina. So Jin would have been trained before Reina, making Jin the upperclassman and Reina the underclassman. This could be another reason why Jin asks, "Who are you?" with Reina knowing who Jin is. And a big reason for Jin not knowing who Reina is, because at the time of training, his main focus was to kill Ogre, to get revenge on the death at the time of Jun. Obviously we know she's not dead now. So if you look at the tone that Reina speaks to Jin, it's more of a respectful tone and somewhat excitement to it, like, Jin, we finally have a chance to fight. So when training all this time, Reina would have known about Jin and she would have never got the opportunity to see his strength. So there's that excitement factor that we finally get a chance to fight. I get to see how strong you actually are. Now moving over to Kazuya, he asks Reina. So compared to Jin's "Who are you?", the tone that Kazuya says it in is in more of a challenging tone. Reina replies, she knows Kazuya, and by the tone that she says it in, she's out there for a reason. She wants revenge. Why is this? Well, if all leads point in the direction of Heihachi, Reina wants revenge because Kazuya killed Heihachi and she knows about it. Because going off the end of Tekken 7, it's sort of documented that Kazuya has killed Heihachi.
Also, we've seen her ending when she beats Kazuya mentioning cliffs, which I think is hilarious. Like father, like daughter, I guess. Wants to throw Kazuya off a cliff, it runs in the family.
So it got me thinking, Reina's story could be a parallel story to Kazuya's, as in Tekken 7 when we start the story, Kid Kazuya wants revenge for the death of Kazumi. So that could be sort of Reina's thing, she wants revenge for the death of Heihachi. At the time, Kid Kazuya didn't realise that Kazumi's the devil. He later finds out that Kazumi's the reason Akuma's here and wanted to kill Heihachi and him. So the story could be similar to that, where Reina hears about the death of Heihachi, realises it was Kazuya, and wants revenge. This is why she's in the game now. Because at the time, she thinks Heihachi's a good man, then over time as she gets into the story, she finds out he weren't a good man. So it got me thinking, how can we introduce her to the main story and what would her on-screen time be like? So she comes across Jin, and the whole interaction of Jin senpai, we finally have a chance to fight, that is said there. So Jin's confused already. They have a fight and whatever, and Jin just wins and sort of sees the power that Reina possesses, which gets him asking, like, how do you have this power? To her then explaining, Heihachi Misha is my father, he trained me alongside you. Jin would be like, oh, but he never mentioned you to me and stuff. And over time, she tries to like redeem Heihachi as a person, to be like, he was a good guy, but Jin and Lars obviously know better and explain, no, like, he's not a good guy, he might have cared for you, but all of this is his doing. The whole war and stuff and whatever, the Zaibotsu taking power and everything, that's all down to him. And then we bring Kazuya in the picture. Jin wants Kazuya dead, so does Reina now after hearing about the death. So this is where they work together to try and eliminate Kazuya. As the story progresses, they can do whatever they want, but that's how I feel like Reina should be introduced to the main story and what her lore could be based on this game. If any of you lot have any other ideas or suggestions, leave a like, drop a comment, and yeah, bring on Tekken 8.